Have you ever wondered what lies behind the allure of the red pill philosophy? This intriguing concept finds its roots in the iconic film, The Matrix, where the protagonist chooses the red pill to awaken to a harsh reality over the blissful ignorance offered by the blue pill. Over time, this idea has evolved into a philosophy that challenges societal norms and values, particularly around gender dynamics and personal development. At its core, red pill philosophy encourages its followers to question the world around them, to peel back the layers of societal conditioning and examine the underlying truths. It's a call to critical thinking, a push towards self-awareness. But it's also more than that. It's a perspective, a way of viewing the world that can be as enlightening as it is controversial. The red pill isn't just a philosophy, it's a lens through which its followers perceive the world. So, let's take a closer look, shall we? How does red pill philosophy shape views on dating, relationships, and seduction? This, indeed, is a question that opens a Pandora's box of thoughts. The red pill universe approaches dating and seduction through a unique prism, promoting strategies that are often seen to hinge on male dominance and female submission. The philosophy argues that men, by nature, are designed to lead, while women, they claim, are instinctively inclined to follow. This belief permeates their strategies for dating and seduction, which often involve a man taking charge, setting the pace, and leading the interaction. The red pill doctrine also suggests that women are attracted to men who exhibit traits of dominance, leadership, and assertiveness. Traits they believe are innately masculine. In relationships, red pill followers advocate for a dynamic that mirrors these beliefs. They argue that such relationships, underpinned by traditional gender roles, lead to more harmonious and satisfying partnerships. Red pill philosophy paints a picture of relationships that's quite different from what society generally accepts. What does red pill philosophy say about gender roles? Let's delve into that. The red pill approach views masculinity and femininity as inherently different and complementary forces. It suggests that men are naturally dominant, and women are naturally nurturing. This perspective is often criticized for promoting what some consider toxic masculinity and traditional femininity. Taking a closer look, toxic masculinity, according to red pill philosophy, isn't about promoting harmful behaviors. Rather, it's about reclaiming certain masculine traits that have been vilified, such as competitiveness and assertiveness. On the other hand, traditional femininity is seen as a celebration of womanhood, emphasizing nurturing, caring, and emotional intelligence. To understand the red pill's perception, it's important to note that they believe these gender roles are not societal constructs that can be easily altered or dismissed. They view them as fundamental truths inherent to human nature. Gender roles, according to the red pill, are not just societal constructs, but fundamental truths. Why is self-sufficiency so important in red pill culture? This question dives us into the core ethos of red pill philosophy. Self-sufficiency is not just an idea, but a way of life, a beacon guiding men towards independence and self-reliance. It's about developing skills, honing mental fortitude, and fostering emotional resilience. In the realm of red pill, self-sufficiency is seen as a bedrock of personal development. It's about taking control of one's life, not being swayed by external influences and not relying on others for validation or happiness. It's about standing tall amidst the storms of life, armed with the knowledge that you are the master of your destiny. The red pill's emphasis on self-sufficiency is not about isolation or disconnection, but about self-empowerment. It's about carving out your path, creating your narrative, and owning your journey. In the red pill world, self-sufficiency isn't just a virtue, it's a survival tool. What are some criticisms and controversies surrounding the red pill? As with any philosophy that challenges the status quo, the red pill isn't without its detractors. Critiques often focus on accusations of promoting misogyny and sexism. Some argue that the red pill's emphasis on traditional gender roles and power dynamics can foster harmful attitudes towards women, creating an environment that dismisses their perspectives and experiences. Yet, proponents of the red pill argue that their philosophy is misunderstood. They contend that it merely provides a framework for understanding human behavior, and that it doesn't inherently promote disrespect or mistreatment of anyone. However, the controversy isn't just about interpretations, it's also about the potential impact of these beliefs on real-world relationships and social dynamics. Critics worry that the red pill could contribute to a divisive and harmful discourse around gender relations. Red pill philosophy, like any other, has its share of critics and controversies. Where does red pill culture thrive online? you may wonder? Let's dive into it. The internet's vast expanse has become a haven for red pill philosophy, with virtual communities cropping up on platforms like Reddit, online forums, and even personal blogs. These digital spaces provide a platform for individuals to share experiences, exchange ideas, and discuss red pill concepts. In these online communities, red pill philosophy not only proliferates, but is also continually molded and refined, reflecting the collective beliefs and experiences of its participants. The digital landscape allows for an expansive and free-flowing discourse that shapes the views and behaviors of its members. It's a synergistic relationship. The community influences the individual, and the individual influences the community. It's also worth noting that the anonymity provided by the internet can sometimes result in more extreme viewpoints being expressed, which can further intensify the red pill discourse. The internet has certainly played a key role in the rise and spread of red pill philosophy. How does red pill philosophy interpret biology and evolution? Let's dive into it. The red pill perspective views biology and evolution as key forces shaping human behavior and interactions. It posits that our evolutionary past has embedded certain behaviors and tendencies within us. For instance, it's suggested that men are inherently more competitive due to their primal need to compete for resources and mates. Similarly, women are often portrayed as naturally more selective, driven by an evolutionary impulse to choose the best possible mate for offspring survival. This perspective extends to social dynamics as well, with the belief that societal structures and expectations are largely a product of these biological and evolutionary forces. However, it's essential to remember that these interpretations are not universally accepted. Many scientists, philosophers, and thinkers argue that human behavior is a complex interplay of nature and nurture, not solely determined by our biological wiring. In the red pill worldview, biology and evolution are not just theories, but fundamental truths. What does the red pill say about attraction and sexuality? In the realm of red pill culture, attraction and sexuality are often interpreted through the lens of biological determinism, with proponents asserting that certain traits are universally attractive due to evolutionary pressures. Men, they argue, are naturally drawn to youthful, feminine women who demonstrate signs of fertility, while women are attracted to strong, dominant men who exhibit traits associated with resource acquisition and protection. This perspective also maintains that attraction isn't a choice, but a reaction to these hardwired preferences. It's a viewpoint that can, at times, be reductionist, boiling the complex interplay of attraction and sexuality down to a simple formula. Yet, it's undeniable that these beliefs have gained traction, sparking debates about the nature of attraction, the role of biology, and the influence of societal norms. Whether one agrees or disagrees, the red pill philosophy offers a unique and sometimes controversial perspective on attraction and sexuality. How can adherence to red pill culture impact personal and familial relationships? Well, the ripple effects of red pill philosophy can be profound. You see, red pill beliefs often emphasize dominance and control, which can strain relationships. A friend who used to be a pillar of support might suddenly start to seem distant and detached. The push for dominance can harm the balance of equality and respect in a relationship, potentially leading to conflicts or even breakups. In familial ties, the adoption of red pill ideologies can cause friction too. Parents, siblings, or children may struggle to understand the sudden shift in behavior and worldview. Moreover, red pill culture heavily promotes self-sufficiency, which can lead to isolation. Adherents may distance themselves from those who don't share or understand their views. In essence, red pill philosophy doesn't just change the person who adopts it. The red pill's impact can reach far beyond the individual, affecting their relationships and interactions with others. Are there alternatives to red pill culture? Absolutely. As we navigate the complex world of human relations, we encounter a myriad of philosophies and movements that challenge the tenets of red pill beliefs. Take, for instance, the blue pill philosophy, which posits that societal norms and expectations are not inherently harmful, but rather can guide us towards more fulfilling relationships. Meanwhile, the purple pill approach seeks a middle ground, blending elements of both red and blue pill perspectives. Moreover, the ongoing debate about gender balance and healthy relationships is reshaping our collective understanding of these issues. Movements advocating for equality and respect in relationships highlight the importance of mutual understanding, compromise, and emotional intelligence. In essence, these alternatives remind us that there is no one-size-fits-all solution to relationship dynamics or personal development. Each individual must navigate their own journey, learning and growing along the way. While the red pill offers one perspective, it's important to remember that it's just that, one perspective among many.